Former governor of Imo State, Okorocha, yesterday took a swipe on Governor Hope Uzodinma, describing his administration as grappling for acceptance. Okorocha, who was reacting to a recent claim by the Benjamin Iyaka panel, probing all contracts awarded by him since 2011 to 2019 through his media advisor, Sam Onwumedu, where 1,600 billion naira was said to have been siphoned through fictitious projects, has also challenged Uzodinma to make public his claim of the said allegation. According to Okorocha, we challenge the government in Imo, led by Senator Hope Uzodinma, to publish the Iyaka report verbatim, so that Imo people in particular and Nigerians in general could read the report and see how the panel arrived at 106 billion naira, which they said that Senator Okorocha should refund. No serious panel would have made such recommendation. It could only take a Ben Johnson panel to do that, and let the government publish the list of contractors who handled contracts under Okorocha, state the contracts. They should state the contract they did, how much they were paid respectively, how they were paid, and what they should have been paid in the estimation of panel members, Okorocha said. Okorocha, in his response, also queried Governor Uzodinma, asking him to explain what he has done with the 119 billion naira collected from the Federation account, as well as 6.4 billion naira Isupadek fund. Uzodinma should explain what he has done with the 111 billion naira he has collected from the Federation account and 6.4 billion naira Isupadek fund. Vis-a-vis the IGR, the governor said he came through Ben Johnson way, and since January 14, 2020, when he came on board, all his actions and utterances have been Ben Johnson way. For almost 9 months on seat, the government in Imo has been struggling for acceptance. In his Independence Day speech, the governor said that he inherited systematic fraudulent system from Ihedioha. 2 days after, he said that Okorocha should refund 106 billion naira. Some days ago, it was that Okorocha's appointees joined Uzodinma. After that, the story became that Okorocha's kinsmen have joined Uzodinma, or Mr. A or B has joined APC. We have always claimed that Okorocha as governor had more than 1,000 projects to his credit, and nobody, including the government in Imo, has said it is not true or has openly challenged us to publish the projects, because they know that the project exists, and if they exist, how would have someone made away with 106 billion naira and still do such befitting projects, Okorocha stated. He continued, the problem at the moment is that Imo people have begun to miss Owele Richa just 1 year and 5 months after he had left as governor, because they are yet to see new things in the state since he left. Imo people have come to realize that Okorocha was exceptional in terms of working for them, and they also came to know the difference between capacity and Ben Johnson way. Roads built by Okorocha, which they branded China roads, are still what Imo people are using. No new road. They could not even maintain the existing roads. They are living in Odenigbo Presidential Lodge and Governor's Lodge built by Okorocha. The 2 flyovers built by Okorocha are still the only flyovers. Ditto, the 2 tunnels built by Okorocha. The judges and lawyers have moved to the ultra-modern Justice Uputa High Court complex built by Okorocha from the shanties they had called high courts. They have continued to foot drag in asking the police to move to the new police headquarters built by Okorocha and the prisons to the new prison headquarters built by Okorocha. They have refused to open the international cargo airport built by Okorocha. The projects are there. Let them mention one project they have done since January 14, 2020. When they came on board. Meanwhile, Okorocha said he doubted the authenticity of the report of the panel because, according to him, the chairman of the panel, as an experienced judge, he said should know when to delve into a matter that is pending in court. He said, we are also demanding for the publication of the report because we do not believe that the chairman of the panel, a judge, could go ahead to submit reports on matter that is pending at Federal High Court, in which the presiding judge had ordered for the maintenance of the status quo. Okorocha had gone to court to complain that several panels cannot be probing him on the same issues. The EFCC is probing him too, following petitions from the same government. In the history of Imo, this is also the first government that chartered a flight, took 7 Imo people in Abuja just for the purpose of passing votes of confidence on a government that is yet to take off. And since then, it has been vote of confidence galore. In Igbo land, it is a serious issue when someone's shadow is pursuing him or when the land is pursuing the person. It is not a normal thing. Again, Governor Uzodinma should please wake up. Your Excellency, wake up. The time does not wait for anybody, especially in governance. You cannot tell Imo people that your achievement at the end of the day is pursuing Okorocha to satisfy those behind you, Okorocha advised. Well, all this a long grammar is for Okorocha not to be able to refund the money. Of course, when those committee, the inquiry committee brought that report, I was like, okay, this man, the governor was saying, yes, so it is a good thing and all of that, that they've done a good work, they've done it, whatever. And I said, definitely, Okorocha and Ihedioha, they will come out. And for the time Okorocha spent, of course, with that 106 billion naira, even if they are going to share it, Okorocha will be the one that will pay the largest money because of the time he spent as a governor, compared to Emeka Ihedioha, who spent let's say 7 months or so. So that is why Okorocha is the one coming out first. And if when Emeka Ihedioha got into office too, he was pursuing Okorocha as well. He took all his time to be pursuing Okorocha before, it was removed. Again, this man has come, and I just believe that these people are just using all of those things to buy time. Because if you are serious about this thing, you give account of what you met on ground. At least there was an handover note. Give account of what you met and start from that place. You can keep the reports. You can really keep the reports, even if you are trying to say, oh, some things are not in place, some things are not adding up based on the reports or the handing over notes you have been given. You start your own and let people begin to feel your impact. Now that Uzodinma now is doing the same thing now, it's just to distract people. And of course, you know that they all know the truth. That is what people have been saying. He said, oh, somebody that is struggling to be accepted, is struggling for acceptance. And that is just the way it is. Because all of them know what they have done at one point in time, for him to have come there. But the question again, and what I want to ask, if you ask A that has ruled before, he will tell you, oh, I did well. You ask B, he will tell you, I did well. I did this, I did it. Explaining all the things that he has done. But overall, you come back to that state and ask what is working, what is happening. Do we have modern day this? Do we have modern day that? These are the same people that they will be priding themselves, looking like big men, wearing agbada, wearing BB clothes. They go to other countries, they see how it happens. Tell me, with the 8 years you have spent, what were you building? People were complaining you were building status and all of that. All the things that you say you are building. At the end of the day, as the state transformed to a modern state, that is the question. With all this money they are spending, the problem they are having, where you are supposed to spend 1 million naira, they will quote it as 100 billion naira. How can a state or a country move forward in that kind of a environment? And also, they will tell you, I have done this. Nobody, even all these Buhari people, all of them, talking that Buhari has done it. And I've said it, that there is no government that will tell you that he has not done it. They will pinpoint what they have done. Whether those things are beneficial to the people is a different thing entirely. So all of those who are telling Buhari did this, Buhari did that, they go and ask Jonathan, ask Obasanjo, they will do things. But at the end of the day, let us sum everything together. They are bragging or they are priding themselves that they have done. What have they amounted to? Nothing. It's beautiful nonsense. And we are still where we are. And they are spending money. Oh my goodness. It's a pity. Of course, they will be coming for each other, but at the end of the day, the masses will still be looking at them. All of them, they are stinkingly rich. And what is the fate of the masses? Still living in penury, in abject poverty. People are still living in abject poverty. And yes, these people have said they have done this billions and trillions of naira they have spent, then what is the fate of the country today, or the fate of the state they have governed? It's unfortunate that the people who are supposed to be behind bar, they are the ones bragging, moving freely on the streets. Moving freely on the streets. It's unfortunate. Well, since January 2020, Uzodinma came on board, he has only cared for the northerners to please his northern masters. Supreme Court Governor and Fulani creation fighting Okorocha, his brother and comrade in Eastern Northernization and Jihadist affairs. Supreme Court Governor so confused. Two of them na Hausa, but X may even be better. Hey, this man called Okoro Hausa will not kill me. I guess pro-panels will not stop the present government of Imo from working. Uzodinma should please urgently start work on Owerri Olu road that is currently a death trap, as well as Olu Akokwa. You see, death trap, and somebody's bragging that he did this, he did this. Oh my, honestly, we are going nowhere. So guys, leave your comment below and let us know what you think about this drama between these two gentlemen.